Hey guys, welcome to our Tuesday stream. Every Tuesday we come out here, show off all the cool new books and merch that we got in. First, we'll do a little housekeeping. Guys, thank you for coming down during Summerfest. It was a blast. I know it was hot, but it was great. It was way better than last year's Summerfest where it was disgusting out. So again, thank you guys for making it a huge success for us. It's always going to be the first weekend of August. So hopefully we'll do another big one next year. And yeah, it'll be another big success. So let's jump into our books. We have Archie versus Minor Threats. From Dark Horse Comics, set in both the world of Riverdale and the world of Minor Threats. This cool combo comes to you guys from Patton Oswalt. As the citizens of Greendale and Riverdale go on a vacation to Midnight City, a city full of villains. Sabrina Spellman, the Mistress of Magic in the Archie universe, casts a spell which ties her to the magic user of the Minor Threats world. And then cool crossover nonsense ensues as characters swap places and characters become villains and some characters become good guys. It's really cool. One of the best parts of this book is that anytime it's set in the world of Minor Threats, it's drawn in that art style, and vice versa. When it's set in the Archie universe stuff, it's drawn in the Archie style. I love it. I think that's kind of cool. That kind of like dynamic art like mixture makes the book like look so much better. But yeah, it's great. If you want a fun crossover, it's written by Patton Oswalt, so the jokes are great. He's also the main creator of the Minor Threats universe. So yeah, it's really dope. You should definitely check this out. Next up is Blink and You'll Miss It from Boom Studios. Every child goes through this. You leave your hometown, you go back home to visit people, but what happens when you go back and no one ages? There is a movie like this that came out a long time ago. I forgot exactly what the movie was called, but very similar concept. This one takes a little bit different angle as she comes home and finds out that, hey, her best friend ages and her best friend doesn't remember her. And she herself had aged because she had left the town. But some other people haven't. And it's evolved into elder god cult nonsense and sci-fi horror stuff. So if you like weird paranormal like suspense stories, this book is right up your alley. Also, it's really cool because it's like all the god stuff, so it's really cool. So yeah, definitely check this book out if you want something different to read. Next up is Cheshire and Cheetah, Rob's Justice League. If you like heist stuff and Ocean's 11 with a cool superhero twist, you're gonna love this book. Cheetah and Cheshire, actually it's Cheetah's idea. Cheetah is on kind of a new path post Wonder Woman from Tom King after she helped helped defeat the Sovereign. So she's kind of on her own, but she has this kind of unquenchable hunger, being possessed by this cheetah god. So she kind of teams up with Cheshire, and their goal is to rob the Watchtower. Really cool twist at the end on what they're going to do. I don't want to spoil it, but most of this is a setup for this miniseries. It's the first act of every heist movie where the two protagonists get together and kind of figure out the plan and what the job is going to be. Fantastic book, and I love it. The two villains is actually very bloody and very action based. Honestly, if this was just a Black Label book, even better. Really cool stuff. It's funny at parts with Cheshire and Cheetah just talking in a diner about life problems. Really cool book. You should definitely pick this book up, especially if you read Tom King's Wonder Woman. You can follow this right on. If you're reading Titans, you can figure out what's going on with Green Arrow and figure out kind of what's going on with Cheshire after Roy's been back. Really cool story. You should definitely pick this book up. Next up is Cruel Universe from Oni Press. Cruel Universe. This is volume 2 of the new Cruel Universe book. Again, it's a sci-fi horror anthology. It's a horror anthology strictly based around the themes of space travel and sci-fi stuff. Each of the EC books has a theme with fantasy, sci-fi, and I forgot the other one. Oh, magic. I think it's magic. Really cool book. Again, if you like horror books, if you like sci-fi stuff, it's a great book to pick up. It's an anthology, so they're great stories to read. Next up is Cul-de-sac from Bad Idea. One, really crazy that Bad Idea is actually putting books out now. And two, Cul-de-sac is about vampires. If you can't tell by the cover, but the twist is amazing. I will not spoil the twist because the twist is actually really cool. But it's about a group of kids on the run because stuff happens, and yeah, there's vampire nonsense and secret organizations and family secrets and twists and turns. It's Stranger Things meets vampires, and a lot more bloodier. fantastic. You should definitely pick this book up. Next up is Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone. Tying in from last week's or 2 weeks ago's Godzilla. This is part of the Kaisei era of Godzilla. It was referenced in Godzilla #1 about the Dead Zone. The Dead Zone is set out in the Northwest Pacific area of the United States. And it was the arrival of one of the kaiju that destroyed this area. The Dead Zone pretty much mutated. It mutated everyone that's kind of in there. This person is a kaiju human hybrid, and you kind of follow his story as he survives the wasteland, interacting with other people, and big cool big power twist at the end. What his actual abilities are besides looking like a kaiju. Godzilla fans, definitely pick this book up. If you got the Godzilla book last week, it's a fantastic add to your giant kaiju book nonsense. Next up is the Hero Trade, also from Bad Idea. The Hero Trade, this is Hero Trade Chimera project. So the Hero Trade is a bunch of other books and other stories that were tying together. The trade of the first Hero Trade came out, which is all set in the same universe. The Chimera project is about two people that work for a big corporation as they try to create heroes and kind of weapons, and cool espionage stuff happens as they try to figure out who is the mole among them that's leaking their stuff to the government and leaking their info to other rival companies. It's really cool if you want to check out something very different to read. Also, pick up the first book, tie it all together. It's a fantastic read. Next up is Marvel Rivals, Hellfire Gala. It's a one-shot by Marvel Comics that ties into the latest Marvel Rivals update, the Hellfire Gala. Also includes a code for the Thing skin. I forgot what skin you get in this one. But you get a new skin. It's a really cool story. You should definitely pick this book up if you are playing Marvel Rivals. The story is tied to the game. It's really cool. And if you aren't playing Marvel Rivals, this is just a cool story to pick up and enjoy and read. Next up is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reader's Rewind. Also tied to the video game, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reader's Rewind from Boom Studios. If you have Power Rangers on your pull list, this is in your full list, so do not worry. This book is a prelude to the video game. It's also tied to the Power Rangers movie on Netflix, Once and Always, from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and is the prelude to the game. So if you haven't played the game yet, great, you're not missing out on anything. It's all brand new information. If you did play the video game, this is a great prelude to jump into the game, as it's the team from Once in the Future teaming up with the original Mighty Morphin characters to stop Robo-Reader, who's the villain from that movie. It's really cool as a Power Rangers fan. If you aren't reading the current Power Rangers book, don't worry, you can just jump right into this and enjoy it. It's a great book to read if you're a Power Rangers fan. Next up is Rosario Origins from AMP. This is actually a prelude to the Rosario movie coming out, I think, in 2 weeks. It's about two young girls who figure out that have magic powers, and it's the divide of two sisters as they try to survive teenage life, and it's kind of setting up this movie that's coming out. Really cool, dark, like sorcery stuff happens. Also a lot of team drama, because that's what it is. But it's really cool to see kind of where this will go as these twin sisters actually fight over what they should do and how they should use their magical abilities. Next up is Warrior Spirit from Critical Entertainment. Warrior Spirit is actually a one-shot set during... A lot of Critical Entertainment's books are set during like a prehistoric or early man era of Earth, so you get a lot of wiggle room to play with. This book is actually about how man first fought demons, and it's really cool to see the struggle between man and magic in this universe that's set in a very early age of civilization. So if you're looking for something different to read, if you're looking for something that's thought-provoking and action-based, it'd be a great time to pick this up. And finally, for our singles, we have Wolverine by Chris Claremont. This is a continuation of the Wolverine series written by Chris Claremont, as if he was to continue the series going forward. He's done this before for other books in the past. He did X-Men Forever, and he did that. That was really cool. And he's done other books like that too. So yeah, if you're a fan of Wolverine, you should definitely pick this book up. If you're a fan of Chris Claremont, you should definitely pick this book up. It's a great story to read. Yeah, so definitely. I did not pull it if you had Wolverine, because not everyone likes the old school stuff, but it's a great book set in the past. So you definitely pick this up. And like I said, it's an alternate set. It's because it's if Chris Claremont created continued the Wolverine series. We'll jump into our trades this week. We have the digest version from Marvel Premiere of Civil War. This is the entire. I think this is the entirety of the Civil War book, not including the crossovers. Great book if you want to read Civil War. Actually, one of my favorite books of all time. You should definitely pick this book up. I love this book. Definitely grab it. Also, from DC's Compact line, we have DC New Frontier. Also, one of my favorite books of all time. It's a reimagining of the Silver Age of the DC Universe set during the Kennedy administration, and it's the rise of actually the first heroes that we know of the Silver Age coming out. It's kind of like when James Robinson did Golden Age, which was a reimagining, and the ending of the Golden Age. This is a reimagining and the birth of the Silver Age in the DC Universe. It's really cool. And the focus character is Hal Jordan, which makes sense because he's one of the first space characters that we are introduced in the Silver Age, so definitely pick this book up. We also have, from DC Comics, we have Absolute Batman, The Zoo. Guys, these are super limited. Grab these while you can. Fantastic book. Is the birth of the Absolute Universe. Batman is a 6'2", 500-pound monster man that fights other big monster men. It's a fantastic story. It's Alice World, Dragata's art, slams. Snyder's story is great. The twists and turns of every single character and reimagining works so well in the Absolute Universe. Definitely grab this book if you have not started reading the Absolute Universe stuff. And finally, from our trades, we still have DC stuff with Justice League Unlimited. This is the first volume of the current Justice League Unlimited run. So if you want to kind of do this, both these books are kind of like in tandem. Both spin out of the DC All-In Saga #1 that came out. This is just the birth of Justice League and the fall of Darkseid, which births this universe. It's really cool. Kind of also sets up what is going to be going on if you're watching the news for DCKO. So definitely follow both these books and all the Absolute Universe books and all the Justice League Unlimited tie-ins. These are great books to get. Definitely read these. I definitely recommend it. And guys, this is it. You can head over to our website, andrewscomics.com, where Ant is always putting up cool new books on the site at all times. Check us out on social media at Androids_Comics and Androids_Comics and Androids Comics on X and Instagram, where we post stuff that doesn't make the show, signing, sales, all the fun stuff that's going on in town. And guys, I will see you back here next Tuesday around the same time. See you then. Bye.